orange and one blue. Okay? Even the D baby earlier was like, what color is it? Because I think my daughter wanted her to call me black. And she was like, what color is demon? She said orange. So this could be this energy here, but it's really the Empress. Is really the hidden identity of this person or of me, I think. And the father coming in on the child. I told y'all when I was pregnant with my twins, it ain't no question about who my baby daddy was. And when I had my twins, I got pregnant when I was in North Chicago or when I was in that little room. And I was kind of close. Well, I was kind of kicking it with, the cousins that was in that area, like Lizzie and, Tiffany and them or whatever like this at the time. And I just remember when I went to my mother-in-law's house and I was showing the ultrasound, and then the sister was like, oh, see, because somebody was already planning on doing something. The sister was like, oh, so this could be where this Mommy Watson energy or this Shanita energy and this sister, the Valerie and Mommy Watson energy could have been working together. Because it's something, somebody struggles between me and this girl Shanita, or the way our bodies was shaped or something like this back in the day, because she had more of a rump shaker, you know. But I think that I was shaped a little different because I used to always have that little dip or that curve in my back. So the sister-in-law was like, oh, you know that sometimes people can have twins, and one dad, they can have different daddies or something. And I'm thinking, why the fuck would you say that? But somebody already knew that. I don't know, somebody could have swapped out a baby, say somebody was mirroring my pregnancy and they were scared their children want, and so they did something like swap seeds or something like this with the Empress. Like this would be somebody that would be, even if it's just twin, they think the law of statutes or whatever has went out, but it's not. This person will still be beheaded. Somebody doesn't want to because they're close with this person. They think that this was the only person that never betrayed them. They love you to death too, but they still think about a betrayal here, a deep betrayal or a deep wound. But it's really this group that was thirsty or grabbing at something or wanted something, or I don't know, wanted to have somebody. Hold on one second. Have and hold someone. So but I almost want to say was the man involved though, because they knew that this was an empress or a royal, and this would have this man be able to have power over me in my own kingdom, or have a father be humiliated or ashamed, or again, these people could be ashamed because they finding out that something else was the case here. Because if this was a father that was jealous that somebody was born the empress, or again with this light, somebody's showing that this is the person of the kingdom, could have been jealous and did this to the empress for a whole nother reason. Now imagine this father had already been taken under the London Bridge, or they had already been taken into something, and they was already exercising his power. And they damn sure, if this empress had some children and it was legit, then they would have been praised differently. So it's something else here. What somebody is not saying. You know how I told you I was having visions like your mother and father might not be together in this realm, but in another realm, your mother and father could be together, and they could both be jealous of the power or authority that was bestowed upon you or me. And they could have worked with the spouse and the spouse's family and all these other people to dethrone, or they couldn't all the way remove someone. I think they're trying it now, but they could have all been working together. This is like Something about murder or repeated. Okay. Because even when I think about that picture of me on that black couch with that pajamas, and I didn't like that picture, it looked like I was knocked out or something. Um, I was not pregnant with my twins yet. I was actually like 4 months pregnant or something like this on 9/11. I was in like in the earlier, and then the rest of the pregnancy, I stayed with my in-laws. So if there's creepy stuff in that town, anything could have been happening to my womb at that time. Could have also been somebody else's father looking at the Empress in her bathing suit or in a little bit of clothes, and being attracted. These are also, I feel like these are men that they run around with women with certain type of bodies, but they actually are attracted to plus size girls or fat girls. It's giving me Millie and Fitz's dad violating her, and then they had to go back and see if the child was. They had to go back and see if the child was his child or his dad's child. You see, and they had helping hands here. The handmaids or these handmaids had something to do with switching out children. These could be the girls that was doing things on or to the Hebrew women back then. Okay, Pharaoh energy. Also, this giving me the energy. If this was this Tiana girl and it's not me or it's not Kanika, something about their father having something to do with something here. For whatever reason, I don't know. I cannot not say what is being said here. There's a thread that binds these people or something like this here. But I feel like there's a young lady or a young girl that's like, get that motherfucker. Because I told you there's something a strange way about how these men end up with these children. It's not the lies that they told on the woman. It's of the mother or whatever had a child disliking their mother, whether they were dead or alive. Again, there could be another version of you that was having but I'll be wondering too with this energy here, was the mother the Amami Wata energy of this Tiana child? And again, was these people thinking with their penises or was they thinking with their private parts or something like this? This could be somebody like, damn, somebody so loved the world that they gave their begotten person, or they could have sent what we read in the text the other day. They sent somebody else into Egypt. They sent my man or my brother or my dad into Egypt with their daughter, or it's some shit like this. Okay, it's something like this, but it's like somebody might even feel like a fool, or they didn't feel like a fool then with the handmaids told them, oh yeah, not your baby or something, and somebody could have did something brutal. And I don't know if this person is trying to get back with you or something, but it's like somebody knows the truth about something here. And it's like enough motherfucking said. Like, nigga, you got to go somewhere. Like, with that. Because somebody's either connected to a father that you don't know, a feather that you don't know, because you share a strand with them. This could be something between, like, who's supposed to be your parents, that people, that people. So it's funny how somebody keeps saying, oh, the person that's not, it's a popular video out there about by one of the top tarot readers that's like, your daddy ain't your real daddy, but these is the same bitches that was doing this back then. This could also be somebody just did this so that your real father was not claim you when they needed to. So something horrible could happen to you, like your life will be ended. You know, they will care about a child that's not theirs, or a younger and an older child that's not theirs, and their actual child. I'm seeing Kanye saying, I almost killed my child. Somebody did, these sneaky bitches did something. You got another thing coming. That's what I'm saying. It's just crazy here. See, we got the air is here. We got the mystery. We solving one now. All right. And then we got burns. Somebody doesn't burn here. All right. There could actually be some people actually doing their job with the DA here and this executive Somebody is like, I'm the executive of something here, or supposed to been the beauty. So this ain't that, man. This ain't that. All these other family members was jumping with that coat of arms. They changed it. The dog got the crown on now because they want to say, oh, the dog was born with the crown. No, the original thing had the crown on top of the crest, and the dog was hopping through the crown. So it's all these other family, all these so-called people claiming that they are of this bloodline or they the Christ, jumping through these hoops to get these positions, and somebody liked that. This could be somebody that don't get what they want at home with you. They got to respect you first. They got, if they promise that they're going to love and take care of you and make all the money and feed you, they got to be feeding you. They got to be clothing you. They got to be housing you. They got to make sure, they got to be tending to you. They got to be doing them things for them to get what they're going to get from somebody that don't even, the Empress should not never had to deal with this shit in the first place. I'm just sorry. But I'm not. You know what I'm saying? But this person chose not to celebrate with this person. They celebrated with everybody else. They grew and they built with everybody else. And this is why these people is going to die. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. And the father could have been trying to save these people, but somebody is, I'm here still anyways now, telling you they dying anyway. Along with your motherfucking ass. Now give me everything. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what to tell you. Because somebody act like they want to hear something else, and I can't tell you nothing else. That's it. Now, with this candy cane energy, somebody could have been pretending like they was the daughter of like, they shared a strand with somebody with Saddam Hussein, but that ain't even the real children. Those ain't the real children. I could be the only one that shared the only thing that is that came out of this group of people at that time, that era, with that person's DNA as a child, with their DNA strand. Their children that they pranced around with, those are not their children. Somebody also thought they was slick by doing something like having it like that. The person that would be already denied and dead, somebody killed a daughter because they looking at this, they judging a book by its cover. And all these other children that look like them, this could be a lesson from God as well, was not their children. Or was grew up with them or raised with them. It just wasn't. So we got the Queen of Pentacles. This is like this is my money or something like this. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. This person don't have to share this with these people. Again, if they saying she gave me this, it's the mystery is being filled. This person didn't give them nothing. They stole it. They took it. Yeah, this is the abundance here. Nine of Pentacles, the landowner, the Queen of Pentacles, everything. Because I was just thinking about, I was going in the Dollar Tree and somebody was like, oh, I don't even like going in the Dollar Tree. Ugh, I don't like going. I think I asked him, we're going to just start calling him to go. That make me think about that movie. I'm wanting to watch it even more now. To go get me something. He's like, oh, I don't like to go in the Dollar Store. Ugh, I can't stand going in there. And then I was thinking like, because I was like, I'd be talking to myself like, shit, these people don't know. I got expensive luxury motherfucking taste. These people don't know me. They're trying to look at me or judge a book by a cover because of my conditions. You know, somebody being a product of their environment, but there's so much more, you know, and something like this, okay? And but I'm not afraid to go into a Dollar Tree either. You know what I'm saying? So, right? So, yeah. So there could be a Knight of Cups trying to drop something off in somebody's womb. Could be a bird or a plane. It's Superman. No, I'm just playing. I'm getting like Mighty Mouse energy or something. They're not going to be able to place this or keep this in my cup or whatever this is. This could be this, somebody's like, okay, it's this bird person's baby. It's not. It looks tropical because they listen to the woman. That's not a Ten of Pentacles. Somebody is not in Pentacles. Somebody could also be comparing your attitude on a channel on YouTube with not that many views and you don't even really show your face to somebody that act a certain way on national television. Okay? Again, judging a book by its cover. Telling you, these are like industry people that want to own other industry people even. Like I still got those connections. I could get you in. Now they're doing like they're playing this game with each other, and I think people are getting tired of it. Yeah, I feel like if they hijacked the system a long time ago, the industry, people are getting tired of the way it is now. They're like, oh shit, we should have just put the damn person as the executive. What now? Because now you got so much to pick from. Even if somebody wanted to go on YouTube and start scouting for people for reality TV shows, there's so many people that would do anything for something like this. Because again, it's time for the page to turn. Somebody trying to turn the page on me or you to keep us behind, or just on an intimate level, with your livelihood or something like this. They need to be worried about turning the page on some of these large corporations and businesses to keep this nation running. But they're not thinking about it like that, because that's why I said they're not built for whatever this is. And I feel like somebody wants you to get picked for it and say, oh, okay, you talking all that shit, we'll give you a chance. I don't want no chance. I need to be fully restored. I don't want nothing from these motherfuckers until I'm feeling like I was 4 years ago and looking like I was. Somebody gonna have to find whatever this is, my original vassal or whatever the fuck you playing around with. I don't know. But these people have the wrong thing in your mind here. And that's just it. Mm-hmm. We also got like on the top of the deck, we got the Five of Cups in the back, and we got the King of Pentacles. Because I feel like this person is not a Ten of Pentacles, somebody that is a famous face, but this could be me as a youth. I was the Ten of Pentacles. I was the King of Pentacles, but not this person. But they chose this person and stuck it in a famous family and put it on TV with them to make money and make money moves. And they left. They got the money from the King of Pentacles. It's like somebody marrying you to a cousin or a friend or a play sister. These people are not a Ten of Pentacles, even when they end whatever this is. This was the Ten of Pentacles. Again, people could have been looking at me as I was a little tomboy back in the day. Somebody could have been looking at me like a male or a masculine. This could be this Sophia energy, but then they disguise this person with my essence as a girl. You know what I'm saying? Because nobody can say I wasn't girly about this time. But maybe somebody could have lied and said I was a boy. I don't know. And you know how you could tell? Because a lot of these people didn't had a long run. And something is stale. A lot of shit is just stale. It's just, you don't really, we've been had all these people in the, so they could be doing something in another land, or they could have took their children because they don't want them to belong to the industry, or they don't want to have them nurture America like it nurtured them in their career. So to hurt America, they could have raised their children in other countries, and then they have just like people that's not really a people around them in images and things like this here. Um, and some of these could be because they are children of this Knight of Pentacles or Queen of Pentacles energy, or so they thought they were. And we don't really see all this stuff is coming out. And tell me, when is the last time, because I know a lot of people don't like to be recognized by their parents' success, but tell me, when is the last time all the great actors and stuff that we allegedly, I thought we had back in the 80s and 70s, 80s, 90s, tell me why aren't there so many more children being brought out As, oh my goodness, you know, I think Goldie Hawn's daughter made a little debut into the industry or something, but why isn't it more prominent? We should have been seeing other, you know, movies that we liked from the 70s and stuff. These children roll out and do amazing, you know, like their parents. We should have been seeing this. So I don't know, maybe they told them to go into YouTube and start something there, and then they're going to figure something out in between time to hide from whatever they're indebted or something like this. Yeah, there could be a Hierophant that's ashamed, because this could be a Taurus energy that was playing with my money or something like this, or this boyfriend, or somebody else that's a Taurus. They could even join some kind of group or something like this. This could be this Aries Taurus. All right. But again, somebody was straight up a King of Pentacles, but they chose this Ten of Pentacles, light-skinned Sophia, and this shameful Taurus masculine. Even though I was the one with the money, the nigga with the money, or whatever you called it back then. And again, this person is also connected to this candy energy here. This Diablo, there's a light Mexican and a dark skinned Mexican. And they're like candy coated. I heard candy coated raindrops, but you got success and love in the reverse. This could just be just business, but I don't know. I don't like what's going on with this, whatever this is in Texas. But again, this could be that these people are already, you know, they were already into something here. I mean, I'm wondering if this is this Lady Gaga Blossom energy. I'm wondering if this is something like this here. When something is supposed to be, something could be, I'm about to say evil give and take. Equal give and take with this candy energy, but really there's something in between here. Like the male is mine. Or these two could have my boyfriend down there. This is like me and this masculine or something like this. It's really our check or our money, but these people could be benefited from it. This candy energy and this candy energy. All right. So somebody's hunger for something. They're hunger for something. And this could be just the fact that they don't want you to have love here. This could be the grandfather. All right. Or this could be a reincarnate energy of a grandfather and somebody else, but it's not even your grandfather. Like somebody don't know what they doing. These people don't know what they doing. I probably don't either, but they really don't. They really don't know. Because some of these girls on here in tarot and stuff, these could be our castrated grandfathers or reincarnates of them. So there'd be no men, no good men to help a empress that's standing best she can in her full power. People would not be that attractive. There's no more men that want to be, with, you know, a simp or something. But it's really not. It's really not. Like, that's her status. But it ain't like she going to be punching you around the city or something. It's just, I'm not willing to reduce myself an ounce. And I'm not willing to let you keep siphoning from me and keep reducing or straining me or standing on my back and draining me. It just, I can't allow it. I can't carry these people or whatever this is. I can't pull them along like they didn't want to pull me along. Not even for one measure. One measure of barley. Somebody's name could be Bailey, Barley, Marley. Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, I'm telling you, something's going on with the underworld or, you know, with Latin America or something like this, whereas the money is going here. There's a younger male here, a Knight of Coins in reverse. This. I think this is the dark horse energy here that is doing something here like that, and it's about to be death because somebody is somebody's having sex with young boys. I don't care what you say. This could be this eternal energy. This could be your son or my son, but this person is a zombie. Or like I said, somebody been turned into something and they're making this person give the money or do something bad for money or something like this. Or they were and now this person is dead or something here. Like, but this is like the this person's child, but they're in reverse down here serving these people. Something weird like that. There could be one from the bloodline. Okay. So this could be a product of anything that you, how you begat this child or how it became cleaved onto you or connected. But I really want to say that it's the money or their mindset or the money, how they can think about making money, their mindset or something like money, mind on the money, but in a different way. Whatever they're doing right here, this is not the way. This is like getting killed by the streets. This is like you this that something else is trying to kill you, like organization, something like this. You understand? And somebody could have been hoping that nobody take you seriously as this because you didn't take the same road as nobody else. And so they was hoping that as long as people will not take you serious because you don't have something they think that you should have to be able to do this, somebody was just not taken seriously here. This could also be somebody trying to turn somebody into a male. Like they're not willing to give the Empress what she's supposed to have, whatever this is. They're saying you have to become a male or something like this in order to get this. And I said no. So somebody from a bloodline or something here that got some kind of power here. I think God wanted me to get it just like this. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what you talking about. Because even when people get mad about what I'm saying on here, you're not the one talking to me from on high telling me what I should be saying on here. You know, like you're gonna have to go if you want somebody to rearrange. Then you should have put them on a contract. You should have been paying them a lot of money, like you've been paying the rest of these people. Okay, because I look at it like this: that somebody don't have nothing, they don't have nothing really to their name, and they still willing to stand for the truth. Mm, that's something right there to be accounted for. And if there's no other men doing this, and this happened to be a woman, who are you to say anything? Who are you to say anything when these men are being lapdogs and prostrating themselves in front of whoever, whatever, for whatever, any crumbs, change on their back or something like this? It's just like, nah. So again, whoever these foreigners are, they've been doing dark magic on groups of people or something like this that got people down real bad, real tired, real drained, real bad here. Sick and tired. Um, it's just whatever they're doing, they got people real sick and tired here. Now that's crazy because I had a little white or tan spider crawling around over here earlier. This one is black, all right, but like a black widow. But I had a clear or tan spider climbing around over here earlier. He was just climbing up my thing, and I kept looking at him earlier when I was doing that video. I kept getting distracted. I didn't kill him or nothing. He's still doing something over there, but he got the Three of Swords here in reverse. I'm hearing that song when they say, my heart is open. Something, something, something. Somebody could be like doing something, like feel it. They could be out, down and out for the count, but they feel some kind of way. Like somebody got time to sit and back and think about something and they in their feelings or something like this at this point. And again, we keep having this Wheel of Fortune down here by Florida, Washington, D.C. on down in reverse. Like something is going broke or broke. And I feel like somebody said, like, this is illusion. But why they still lying to the people saying that that's not true? It's like somebody with Bernie Sanders used to talk about, oh, there's no money in the treasury or something like this. And somebody's like, oh, well, yeah, there is, but there ain't. But there is. And somebody's I don't know, something, I'm hearing somebody is money. For like somebody like I am the currency, or you like you know how the queen is on the money. Um somebody is like I don't know. It's just something really weird here. And so somebody trying to say like there wasn't a contractual agreement or something made already or something, or this is in reverse. I don't know why I'm saying that this is unjust and it's an illusion. Somebody could be like, are you really the person or the brother, the sister, the husband, the wife, the mother, the father, or something like this? And somebody, you know, I don't know, there could be embarrassed or something. I don't know. Okay. Mm. But again, somebody's like, dude, like this person can't be rallied up with the rest of these people. Like maybe somebody try to deny you in front of men or in front of aliens or in front of dogs or cats. I don't know what the fuck this is, but somebody did deny someone. And I don't know. Somebody could be going to jail. We got the world card energy here. They could be trying to put you in jail. They already, or me in jail, a special person. They could have already did the apple of God's eye. Or this is like somebody going to jail because they dealt with this person in some kind of way. Could have sent a hitman after this person too. But something is going to be processed some kind of way. Because I feel like some of these people got into different seed vaults and stuff like this. And they were getting pregnant, but they stopped trying to put them in people, and then they started putting them in some type of, I don't know, you know how they save up eggs in them tubes and stuff, and they pull it out and that smoke be in there. You know what I'm talking about. Okay. How they not embryos, because I don't think they're embryos yet, but eggs. Okay, freezing somebody's eggs. They could have even went further and try to do something to your milk ducts or something like this so that they can create fake breasts. Girl, I don't know what. I don't know what this is, okay? I feel like there's a Queen of Cups that doesn't want somebody turning their back on them. They could try to sacrifice a King of Cups or have this person in reverse, or they could have ripped out this person's wings, or this a fallen angel. This person is willing to sacrifice anything. Um, they just don't want you, like me, to get this position and turn their back on this person. But this person was being lovers with somebody that's special to you or me. All right. Or when you was lovers with somebody, this person was siphoning or sucking off of y'all energy or something like this. And I don't know, with the red lips and then this just giving me something like that. Or this person was, excuse me, in this body being with you. Red lips, no red lips. Red lips kind of smeared off on the side. This person was using this male body to be with somebody or be with you at this rose place, or this rose on his neck. This means that this could be something with that Rosemont energy or something like this. Okay, we got lover boy energy, Rosemont energy. Somebody was using or housing somebody's temple. Yeah, and it's over. It's pretty much over for these people, I think. Stars in reverse. This could be the stars. All right. We got a Queen of Swords in reverse. Doesn't want a tower, so they could sacrifice some stars. I don't know if these are stars from the Empress's crown or something like this. Okay. They want to be in a Ten of Cups. They want to be happy. They want to be in a lover situation. This person also was sleeping with somebody or doing this. Like, these is crazy people or something like this. Three of Wands in reverse. Whoever this is ain't getting nothing out of this. This could just be like this could be like a, what you call that thing? What they said we had to worry about these in the future. What y'all call it? It's like an illusion image, like what did they do for Kim Kardashian? Made that, I just can't get it out of the tip of my tongue. They made that thing for her as if her dad was talking to her on her a holographic image. This could even be a holographic thing or something like this. But this guy is not getting nothing, or they tried to turn this person into a vagabond and have this person giving up love to women or something, or giving good deed, okay, to people, and they're not getting anything out of it. Okay, but they could be getting a victory because of something. Nine of Cups, and ain't what they thought it was, though. They're gonna lose some kind of power or status or something like this, and judgment is being called. Okay, so they can't be stingy or something like this. But this could be somebody that was working. I'm hearing will work for free. Somebody's name could be Will or William. Um, they could have did this so that they don't have nothing to give to you or me. And again, I'm still getting this energy as to somebody was using their husband or wife as this, and they were driving this person or charging this person to meet with certain people and be with them because somebody made themselves a hierarchy, or your daddy or a god over you, and there was two birds with one stone. They would try get to prove in the future that you were some type of harlot, and they also was able to sample men before they went through the process of becoming a woman, or they could have been trying to act as the queen and they didn't want that attention towards them, so they used the other person that's supposed to be the king or the queen to have interactions with people. um it's doing two things. So you might feel like anybody that you did have some type of intimacy with, why do it feel like they connected to my family or my community or my, yeah, if they was already in the community, okay, of course, it's a small world. But why do it feel like they're all ganging up on me and betraying me? Like these would be, I'm hearing you got bitch, I got bitches, you got niggas. So you, why would something like that, um we got a Queen of Wands, okay, with the in reverse with the Six of Cups. uh Somebody might have to lose somebody here, a person, a Queen of Wands, okay. I don't know why I'm so tired, but um you hear that thing saying, do you hear the frog? And then y'all hear also, it keeps saying it over and over again. Look at that shit. They ain't never said it like that before. This many times. Usually the thing go off like every once in a while here. It's making me think about, like, even in the Bible when they said the frogs coming out of the throat or something of somebody. But I'm hearing, Jay-Z saying, I can't hear him seeing coming down my eyes, so I got to make the song cry. Princess Tiana and the Frog. This could also be this energy. Oh. The lover boy could be a frog trying to kiss girls until one can turn him into a prince. But look, this ain't nowhere near the frog, and keep asking this. And this is one of the old ones, y'all. This is like one of the older models or whatever. And look, nobody's pulling the string. It's just, it's kind of out of order and it just ain't working right. But I keep on damn talking all through the night and everything, and I cannot figure out how to turn this thing off. I'm not used to having these toys and anymore. So there could be a frog. This could be significant. Somebody could be asking for help. Somebody could be trapped by these women. All right, in a damp. Okay, yeah. This person could also be ashamed because they can't perform anymore. All right. Or maybe somebody is all better now. All right. And then we have the hard. Because I'm thinking somebody lied and said you was a boy. Instead of your essence just being masculine, somebody in the tarot community or talk with these terms convince somebody of something like this. That you just didn't have masculine energy. You actually are a man, or you got a penis between your legs or something. Somebody could have convinced somebody. But somebody don't look at this person as their queen of wands, because somebody might have a phallic here. All right. And then we have this person here. The damp person. The damp place. Somebody's in a dark, damp place. They didn't get on the airplane. Somebody was holding someone hostage or something like this. Oh my goodness. And then we have Harry. Topiary energy. I don't know what this means. A family of three or something. Somebody, somebody else may not be something. Somebody named Harry is in the upright, but somebody else, something is in the reverse. Like everybody else, like say it's a family of three. I don't know. Topiary energy. Let's see what it means, because oh my goodness, I'm about to get this damn thing out of here. But somebody could be a frog, but they've been waiting for somebody to turn them into a prince. But I don't know. Let's see. Because it's almost like somebody trying to get you to go away from something, though. It's like, but wait, no, y'all trying to tell me this thing. And so the Wells people could be getting annoyed or something like this. But it's like, nah, like, I don't know. It's like somebody's like, okay, now you can still have the royal family, but it can't be having anything to do with any of the royals that were, within the past. And it's just like, wait a minute, there's still some, I don't know, there's still legacy there. And then again, something is not getting formed here. Like, why is somebody being lenient? Why we ain't got the heads of all these people up on some stake already? Let's see what the top tapiary. I'm getting like, oh my God, let me get this out of here. Stop. This is also making me think somebody's closer than we think. And also, again, with the DNA or paperwork mixed up, somebody is trying to say that I or you am the frog here. All right. That needed to be kissed. But I think that it could be this Hierophant. But everybody loves this Hierophant because whoever this Hierophant, they've been doing whatever this is with these people, or had them tricked, or their family had them tricked all this time. Mm, okay. Horticulture, practice of training peren- uh, perennial plants by clipping the foliage and the twigs of the tree. So this is about some kind of clippings or something here, or clipper. Somebody could, wherever the clippers are, somebody could live there. Um, this could also be hurting, like genital mutilation or something like this. Okay, and twigs of trees. Again, we had that branch out here earlier. Okay, and I said it looked like some like voodoo doctor was like trying to see how, how they say go ahead and pee on some barley or something like this. I think it was like an old thing I was watching, and if the barley turned this color or started smelling like that back in the day before they had pregnancy tests, that's how you could tell that somebody was pregnant. If something starts growing on it in like a day, I don't know, it was something like this, something long and drawn out. We got shrubs and sub shrubs to develop. Okay, so The foliage and twigs of the trees. It says shrubs and subshrubs, or so these could be the actual things in subgroups or sub races or subspecies to develop and maintain clearly defined shapes. So this could be I'm in love with the shape of you. So I don't know if somebody's seeing you, like I said, in the past, or this is, well, not even look at that, because when you're talking about Solomon in the Bible, he's talking about her teeth look like a goat, so somebody might have those teeth, somebody might have, Native Americans sometimes have like a gap, or, a nice natural thin little, barely you could see it gap. They may even have like the bottom teeth maybe shorn or whatever, or the bottom teeth might stick out like shovel teeth, I think they call it. I think I have it. My dad has it. Okay. Um, okay. I seen a girl that got some teeth like this, like, you know, at the top and the bottom. But anyways, okay. So this could also be olive branches, or somebody cut away money branches or money trees so that they can form somebody the way that they want, or train them, or something like this. Okay, groom them. This could be cutting off brothers and sisters or something with different tendencies, something like this. Okay, and then we got defined shapes, but it's talking about your stomach is big like a big old goblet. So these people wasn't looking some kind of way, what they define in beauty as only looking this way, even though I cannot stand my stomach. I was like, I might go see Sono Bello or whatever the fuck these people name is, but I'm not crying about it. You know what I'm saying? If I ever get on, then I might think about something. That's all. You know what I'm saying? I think that when I look at myself now in the mirror, if I just went ahead and got my stomach taken care of, I'll be still looking good. I'll be looking real good a little bit. That's how I'll be looking at it. So it says whether geometric or fanciful. Okay. The term also refers to plants which have been shaped in this way. So this could be like BBL energy as well here. All right. Um, so something about somebody's shape is also not, um girl, this shit is making me mad. Cause I feel like maybe at this point it keep doing that. It's trying to make it like, how somebody, you trying to tell somebody the truth and they know you truth, and they say la 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 doobie 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 boo 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 boobie scoopity doop doop. It's at this point that fucking thing is going nuts, y'all. I swear, is it have not been doing this. Hold on, I'm at the fucking other. What is wrong with you? Okay. Goodness gracious. I had to throw that bitch outside. Oh. mm, 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 mm. So somebody trying hard to, I don't know, make somebody in the upright, but with this tapiary thing, something is not. This would be like somebody, I said go test some of these people or whatever, these royals. I was just talking, and somebody do that, and then they find out something, and then they test me and they say, huh, what the, and then somebody like, well, I'll do what I would do. I'll put my name on here. You know what I'm saying? You know how devastating this would be. You know what I'm saying? It's something like this. It's something like this, y'all. It's something like that because somebody don't want me to go. Okay? Rabbit, a lopper, loper, lop, rabbits. Okay? And it's like, oh, don't cast your because these people could have had they could have had an illegitimate little thing that they did recently, a little ceremony or something like this, or whatever this is. But these people getting right up out of there. You know what I'm saying? They getting right up out of there. Somebody's like changing themselves. Somebody could have went through the change. Okay. Somebody could be a gamer. We also got like, we got Mario and Luigi. Okay. Um, so I was getting this too with this Luigi energy and this Ten of Pentacles in reverse. This could be this um Ernest and like the uncle that's maybe don't got the same grandfather, don't got the same father, the oldest son, but the oldest son may not have the same. They may not be of my father. I keep saying my father. They may not be of my grandfather. But now this person is sad. But this is giving me Mario and Luigi here too. These could also be the greens here too. Okay. Like somebody went back. It's like somebody went back into the past and took my play sister because she went to the Warhawk school. I think she went there for a little bit. We didn't go there. We wasn't in high school yet. By the time we jumped into high school, we had already went to the Bulldogs. But I think she spent 1 year there. Now this could be something where somebody then went back to that school, picked the person that went to that school, went back and solidified something here. All right. But now they smite their nose right up into the nose, into the brain. Damn. Now this could be somebody that had to smite the son. If this is the older and the younger version of son, somebody had to smite this energy. But again, we got Mario energy down here. Like Mario is the main character, Luigi is the brother. But they put Mario down, okay, and then they raised Luigi up. Um, I don't know. Somebody could be like, they could be. This could also be the eyes, remembering some eyes. But should you, okay, should we on this side be remembering these eyes? Because you can't just be doing something with these eyes like this. Yeah, somebody might got some nice eyes. But again, is this the person that, yeah, could have been with these greens or whatever this is? That's what they pay homage to that. Maybe not the bloodline. Like, I don't know if these people are sending the bloodline south, the power south. And now that somebody is in jail, like, somebody that's in jail is now eliminated about who got the real power here. And they feel, not even Saturn got the power in this situation. And somebody is being illuminated on something at this point. Maybe somebody is getting refreshed or something and they want to, I'm hearing Let's Do It Again, that song back in the day. Because somebody could have fooled, no, 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 just take this one. Or you could have this one. You could have Sophia, but you can't have Shalonda. Or you could have somebody, or you could have, I heard Nia. Not even Nina. You could have Nia. Hmm. People don't like the fact that you living in the moment. It might not look, the scenery might not look like this, but somebody could be living in the moment. And I'm gonna ask myself this, because this kind of looked like this lady got, she, this is the edge of the sea. On the sand, there's like the softer sand here, and her feet, is looking at the. She got them sticking up in the sky, or she got them. She's sitting on the edge of the pool with her feet in there. But it also just looked like somebody laying on some tan carpet, and this is a baseboard, and the feet is up on the wall. You know what I'm saying? Like you might just be don't got no money, nothing, but you just be sitting up in that motherfucker like this. You want something to do. You ain't gonna beg for nothing to do, but it's like, I'm sick of this shit. Let me pretend like I'm doing something. You know what I'm saying? Like, you might be feeling like that. Okay. Whatever this is like, yeah, somebody living in the moment. They love themselves, and people trying to put this person in some karmic ties here, or this could be a young girl too here that got karmic ties or something here to some people. And this is not shocking news because maybe this person is a forever younger. They had karmic ties back then. They got them now still. Okay. And then again, sweet talk in reverse. Okay. I don't know who this is. Ooh. But if you got the power, somebody might want you to talk sweet to them. If I give you your power back or something like this, you're gonna talk shit to me and treat me like a dog. See, this person look like they in a doghouse. Or you gonna talk nice to me and treat me like a man. Okay. Knocking boots. All right. Goodbye in reverse. Somebody can't leave something alone. Okay. They don't want to say goodbye, but we got drinking and toxic lifestyle in reverse. Maybe they're with somebody that has this. Okay. And then we have whoever this is that's not happy, they're in reverse. Because again, somebody's happy single, or they didn't go running after somebody or trying to just say, "Ooh, who can I sleep with?" Maybe somebody made a deal. Okay. Somebody could have made a deal. And okay, we got ballroom dancing because somebody is the attraction of pleasure from good times with Venus. Somebody could be happy because they was able to spend some time with you. We got hap in reverse, not hap. So hap in reverse, not like somebody could have said you're not giving something, but they did give something to somebody, and maybe somebody got jealous or mad, and somebody got in reverse because I don't know. Okay, somebody could have been dealing with an older man. All right. Somebody could be happy that they just got it because I heard give me some more. So they could have had access to your energy or somebody's energy just recently, and they need some more or something like this. Okay. This person is feeling happy now since they got this energy here. Okay. So they're still stealing people's energy or something here. And again, you happy single, somebody could have thought you was gonna be running up after people or something like this. This could also not even have to do with like a love relationship. This could also just have something to do with you not running out there trying to go find some friends because you stopped talking to people, not that long ago. Like, something like this. Maybe somebody thought you'd be depressed or trying to hang out at places and speak to people or something like. Somebody thought something like that. Yeah, indigenous person. So somebody is digging on you, digging on me, baby, 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 baby. Okay, the Wild West is over. This could also be this Beth energy or whatever her name is from Yellowstone that was able to go around and do all them abusive things. And then one night she ended up getting put in jail because she did that to that lady that broke her nose or something, busted her nose or something. So, like I said, I never watched that whole thing. I only seen clips. So, somebody is seen as one of these people that have dug in on some genes or of us or world card energy or God genes, and now the party is over. They mess with the wrong thing. It's like doing something here. And somebody could have thought that they was getting a situation in the political arena, but they're going to be going to in the religious system. Somebody might be going to be a nun, because somebody got like they body count plus several other people's body count is because this person is a skinwalker that use other people to have sex for them to ruin their reputation so that they can come out looking like a angel or something like this. Okay. Somebody could be one of these master of disguise people. So I feel like whoever this Venus, this fake Venus is, okay, this could be this Katie energy or somebody. They've been found to be digging on somebody else's stuff. They're gonna have to go into the religious arena to pray about this, or they could go ahead and be a housemaid or something like this, because somebody wanted you to be nothing more than a housemaid because of your skin color, or because of a competition over a dude, or a competition over some type of something. The person wanted something to be different here, or they want you to believe something different about what they done already showed you. Okay. Yeah. And then we got the outer body experience. And like I said, this is the Empress, baby. You got to come straight to the Empress. You got to go and offer me something better than you ever offered anybody else in your life. You got to put on the Ritz for the Empress, baby, or she ain't going nowhere. I wouldn't trust you niggas. If you don't put in a little bit of work trying to get to me, then I'm not budging, because I know what that means. You better be a spectacular, just in case I die on the way. So a masculine energy, or somebody they could be trying to make you think you between lives, but this Hierophant that's ashamed could be between lives here. Somebody is doing something real shaky, but this is like, oh damn, if you wouldn't have did that thing you did last night, you was 1 second away from never existing again. Oh my God, how did you know when to do that? You know what I'm saying? Somebody else is about to get something here, okay? Okay, this person could have trusted a scientist or something over God, okay? Yeah, and then we got the abuser and then the enabler here. A near-death experience for this Ten of Pentacles. So that could have been somebody else that was in a near-death experience. These people was playing around with people's... Girl, people was borrowing your essence or borrowing your existence. Wearing it around in their body or in another body, doing crazy stuff like they were. The scientist, I told you that the scientist is the enabler, okay? Fauci, Kizmika and them. Cause what did we find out yesterday? Well, I already told you. Africa, and then we got something about Mexico or something like this. And like everything that I already said, it's just coming right out in here. And then Russia. So maybe Putin didn't let somebody in, but the Ukraine or this Annalisa energy, if they try to put this person here. Because again, somebody's saying somebody wasn't shaped like nothing either. Because me and Annalisa was shaped very similar growing up. But if I kind of think about it, she was kind of shaped like her hind part or her butt and stuff kind of was shaped like my mother-in-law, to be honest with you. If I think about it. Like not in no gross way or nothing like this. All right? But that's a strange thing. What is going on then? So we got David. Okay. Yeah, something ain't. Just like the I Am Sonia is like a mix between Gabriel and the evil stepmother, Sharon. Like something is not... I don't know what these people did to me. I don't know, to my existence. Like, Jesus Christ. Yeah, because somebody's just a bystander in this situation. You didn't have anything to do with this. You just got caught up in this. Whatever this is. And I feel like even if these people want to adopt you into it, they should have checked all the status and the records, because they can't even adopt you into this. They can't even adopt you or force you or train you or tie you or bind you to whatever this is or me. Like, somebody gonna have to be a servant or something here. Like, you don't have I don't have nothing to do with this or something like this. I don't know. This could also be a housekeeper. Like when you was in your religious season, a housekeeper could have did something to you. And again, somebody was a bystander as they did this to you. Some type of sexual assault here. Or somebody could have said that you stood there while they got sexually assaulted. I don't know. But we got the abuser here. This could be the Sophia energy. But the astrologer, this person is just a high priestess. This person that's happy. Maybe they tried to crawl up the Empress or a higher thing and they didn't like it. And they like, take me down from this ship. Just put me back as a high priestess. Because somebody could have got abused by somebody. And then this person got to get fired. They're happy to be getting fired. Okay. This could be the head of the candy energy. So I don't know what's going to be running this other candy around now. Katie, Candy, they all here. All the candy, CCCTV. Okay, it's all here. Okay. Somebody's very possessive here. It's not love, it's possessiveness. It could be, they could be, somebody's name could be India or from India. They're possessive over this person. This could be your child, their child, y'all child. I don't know how, or a mystery child. Okay, this could have been somebody that was addicted to your child, a Viking person that took your child's identity or stole your child or mine. And they got to take accountability for this. All right. Somebody could have said that the mother abandoned the person or witnessed something that happened to this person, but they got to take accountability. The mother could be brokenhearted because she didn't know nothing about this. She thought that she was still raising her own child, like me. So these could be the children that they amped up to harm the mother, but the mother thought that the mother was. But again, you might be looking at somebody around you and see how they shaped, and you like, I'm not shaped like that. The lady down the street shaped like that, or my auntie shaped like that, or my cousin them shaped like that. Nobody over here is shaped like that. The truth is coming out about what these people did. Excessive sexual assault. Now, again, this could just be, like I said, the fact that you thought because I was the son of God that you could sexually assault me, meaning sexual based things don't actually have to be like intercourse. Okay. But it could have been you kept on stealing from me because of who I am, because I was a royal, or because I was this, or I was destined for greatness, or whatever this is. That could be sexual harassment. So it's like I said, these people then, what you might almost say bought them a queen, because you about to be in debt when you paying all this shit back. It's just, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell somebody. It's like, why is these people standing off in the cuts and trying to make you figure something out? Just fucking say it. Damn. You know, whatever this is. I mean, just say it. Like, what the fuck? Like, I don't know what's wrong with these people. I don't know. We have the musician here. All right. And then we have a performer, musician. And then we have the snitch. We got future love or love in the future here. All right. But somebody is a snitch. An international merchant. They don't want people. Some of these people, okay, say there's bots in the industry bots or industry plants. Somebody that want to get with me or you are going through and finding out they plugging into these industry plants as handlers and handling them to handle the situation as they self, though. It's not for the whole. It's not for a collective group. It's they're expanding themselves with the same image. And this about to be, it's going to be, you know, if you want to go ahead and shake your booty or something, or and show somebody else and to keep it in the dark, but you want to, somebody think that they in the dark shaking their booty and you want to expose it, you know, then I guess the same thing can happen. Right? Because it's like, at this point, what are we arguing here? All right? even as a main female, or there is a main female over here, or somebody that's claiming that they the main female, this person could have knocked you out the way, took this person on a shopping spree, and made them the main female because this person was already doing something off the coast with some type of trafficking. So she has made herself rich off of blah, 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 blah. And there's a lot of these women. Somebody's name is Dream. There's a lot of these women that already did this in my name, saying that they was Christ and that's why they was doing what they was doing, and they deceived a lot of people. When all somebody had to do was for us, if I had to stay in this house for another 2 years, all somebody had to do was continue to stock the refrigerator and make sure I have clothes to put on my back. That's the only thing that's we could just be apart from each other, or just be calling it just business or whatever until that was done, and keep all this wickedness away or something like this. But somebody was playing because they were trying to ruin me, and that's why in turn they're all going to be ruined. It just is what it is. I don't got time for it. Like, these people just want to party into the next century, motherfucker. What is going on with the business? As long as they got money in their pocket. This is so embarrassing. It's so humiliating, I guess, too. And I just don't know what to tell you, because obviously these people is not. They may be abusive, they may be threatening, they may like to kill, but they're not war. It's something is not. Something is wrong. Something is wrong. This yesterday tonight energy, if this is this Elijah energy here that didn't want to change, they said something about me like I'm just a frog back then. Now this person, because remember I said the same thing what was happening with that game. Every time my TV go out, my fire stick, here come that damn show yesterday, tomorrow, or last week, yesterday, or whatever. He or the only person that come on my and I'd be like, God damn it, like why do he keep, why is this person? It ain't like I don't like to hear some of the stuff that's being said. It's just a point that nothing else interrupt. Like how I'm chilling right now, and it just got some, there's like somebody's in the Smoky Mountains. It's like a scenic thing that's on the screen right now. But if I was watching Fire Stick and I stopped, that thing always come on, and everybody's like, "Oh my gosh, why is this guy always on in the living room?" If I watch a tarot video or a YouTube video or a cooking video or whatever, and I leave out the room and come back 10 minutes later, he's on the screen. So somebody could be trying to cut. That's why I said with the change here coming anyway, this person might have been the one that was able to say, I was not a part of something back then. All right? This could be like Esther and Elijah. Okay? They could have even offered me up to science back then to be greedy. Okay? This could not even be with actual money. This might just be with power or being able to manipulate or control stuff. All right? So now this person is getting called out as to who is the frog here. Somebody might even have, I was seeing some darkness coming underneath my eye, and I'm like, wait a minute, what the hell going on? So we could have somebody with dark eyes, you could have somebody with big buggy eyes, you could have somebody with frog eyes. It's a lot about different type of eyes here. Turtle eyes, there's a lot of thing about eyes here. Cat eyes. But somebody said this, and now something has come home to roost here. Because it's almost like this mommy Watson energy was controlling all these men. Yeah, they had the hots for the Empress for a second, or whatever this is, when the Empress was still talking nice. But the real puppeteer here been the Queen of Cups, mommy Watson energy, with their tentacles on everything here. This could be also something that's associated with some kind of strange piercings in order to be in some type of strange groups or an occult. We'll put it like that. Or somebody that specializes on dealing with men, or people that have been that specialize in dealing with people that have been castrated, and they now have, whatever you call it. Okay, I won't get too specific here. We got bet. Somebody could also be judging your relationship, but now they're going back to somebody else's relationship in your circle, and they seeing that these people, damn, at least this person was getting hella taken care of, and this person was still on some old nigga shit. But these other two, they dealt with stuff in their relationships or something like this too that didn't make them look so tough. The only thing making these people look like this and so whatever is the fact that they got this money. Somebody set them up with this money in these houses and stuff. They set these people up with these money in these houses to look better than this person. That's the only difference. You set them up with money to compete with me with no money while you knew money was kind of sensitive in this matter in this house. It's all. You should all just, the whole competition just need to be knocked off the table. And you need to just be all fired and never doing no competition again. Because there ain't no motherfucking competition. Depending on what you're talking about. I don't compete for nothing that already belong to me. So, you know, you could play that game with them fucking Hunger Game people or something like this. I'm a balcony above the balcony type of motherfucker. I will lose on purpose to make you know that you're not about to make me perform like no fucking monkey with no fucking little teacup hat on my head and with some fucking in my hand. It's not happening. So I refuse to. You had these bitches jumping through hoops and obstacles for what is mine. I'm not doing that. So somebody thought you thought you was about to teach me a lesson. Well, welcome to the classroom. We got the lover situation here. I feel like this is the way. This is the reason why somebody, you know, operated in some kind of way. And then we have again, they could have put a musician in the upright. They could have put this person in another commitment here with a local artisan, and somebody could be doing factory work. But you're not crying about this or something like this. Some people could be getting reduced. Now I don't know why. I mean, they could be trying to make a feminine tiller because y'all know usually this is a man. And you might as well put this nigga on the bush with everybody else. But somebody mad because they can't do that with you or me. Whoever this is. Okay? So something can be coming in here as the landlord or something like this. Okay? Hold on one second.